In this video segment, before you begin programming, you need to locate the vehicle's emission system to determine the size engine of the vehicle. Now, the first place I would usually look is on the air box right here. In most Chevy or GMC vehicles, this is where it's usually located. However, on this Colorado, the emission sticker is located right here. And what we're looking for on the emission sticker is what size engine it is. And in this case, it is a 2.5 liter engine. So now we know what engine that we're going to be programming. We have to locate the vehicle's OBD2 port. And that OBD2 port on this vehicle, Chevy Colorado, is located right here on the left-hand side, right directly below the dash on the driver's side of the vehicle. We've located the OBD2 port. Now we need to plug the programmer into that OBD2 port so that it can power up the actual programmer itself. Now we're ready to program the vehicle. We have the programmer plugged into the OBD2 port already. We have our 3 icons that are on the screen. So at this point, we are going to begin the programming. If you notice on the icon here, the ones highlighted, it says Program Vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and press the Select button. And then it brings up me 2 icons, one that says Install Derive Programming, and the other is to return to factory settings. We want to program the vehicle, so we want to click on and highlight Install Program. Press Select. Now it tells me to turn the key on. You're going to turn the key to where everything lights up on the dashboard. Let it go through its cycle. And then now we can press Select because we turned the key on. And now it's going through and just reading the vehicle information again. As you can see, there's also a status bar, so it tells you the progress. Now it tells me to turn the key off. Plus press Select to continue. As of checking the emission sticker before, we saw there was a 2.5 liter engine, and on here it's only giving us the 2.5 liter engine. So at this point, it's highlighted. We want to press Select to continue. Under this section, you have a standard install, which is highlighted, and then press Select. Now it says Begin Program. Press Select. As you can see, it's going to go through a series of steps and processes. So you want to make sure that you keep an eye on the screen in the event that when it tells you to turn the key back on, you're here to do it. All right, now it's telling me to turn the key back on again. So we want to turn the key back on to where everything lights up on the dash. Again, let it go through its cycle. Press Select. Now at this point, the programmer is talking to the electronic control module, or ECM, as it shows on the screen here. Again, it will go through a series of steps to program the vehicle, and you have the screen that will show you the status of each step. Now what it's doing, you see it's showing uploading. So what it's doing is it's uploading all of this vehicle's specific stock information the way it came from the manufacturer. Now it's going through and it's uploading all of the factory information off of the transmission control module. Now it tells me again to turn the key off. I've turned the key off, I press Select to continue. Now it tells me to turn the key on, but do not start the engine. Again, we're going to go 2 clicks. Everything lights up on the dashboard. It's going through its cycle. And now we press select to continue. Now at this point, it's downloading the actual program that we're putting on this vehicle. And again, there's a status bar. And right now, it's downloading information for the electronic control module or the ECM. Again, has a status bar. One thing to keep in mind during this entire process is you never want to turn the key off until you're told to turn the key off. And then the other thing is you don't want to unplug the programmer during the programming process. You will have to contact a Derive support system to enable to get this vehicle corrected. Now it's downloading to the transmission control module, which is the TCM. Now it tells me to turn the key off. I'm going to turn the key off. This doesn't mean that it's finished programming. So now he tells you to press select to continue. So what it's doing now is actually the ECM is rebooting itself, and you have to let this entire process finish, and it will tell you at the end that the download is complete. The status now says ECM has been programmed by Derive. Press select to continue. Goes back to the 3 main icons, and you're done programming this vehicle. You can unplug and go to the next vehicle.